Hey everybody. So we're solving equation again. So we got another one with fractions. So how did you do on the last one? Do you remember how you solved the last one? Well, you're basically going to use those same steps, the same process to solve the last one that we used to solve this one. So again, in math, it's really important that one, you take good notes, and secondly, that you're willing to attempt and try these problems and use what you've already used in the past. So go back and check your notes. Go back to that slide. See how you did it. See how you solved it. You can re-watch the video from that activity to see how you did it. So let's get started. So I've got a sketch pad here so you can show your work. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to write this problem out. So we got x plus 6, or x over 6, which really means x divided by 6, plus 15 equals 45. So what do? Well, we want to isolate this x all by itself. So the first thing I want to do is I am going to subtract 15 from it. And off to the side, remember, if you click on this little keyboard here, you can put in fractions. So I'm going to put x, I'm going to put in 6, and over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 15 and 5. So maybe I'll do that here first. I'm going to put minus 15. So if I minus 15, what is 45 minus 15? Well, if I minus 5, it's going to be 40. Minus 10 more, it's going to be 30. All right, so let me write that over here. So now I've got x, that's a bad x, over 6 equals 30. So again, we want to isolate this x all by itself, but it's got a denominator here. It's x divided by 6. So we want to multiply this by its reciprocal to get rid of it. So I'm going to put 6 over 1 here. I'm going to multiply it, and I got to do TBS it to both sides. Once I do that, this cancels out, and I'm left with x, and we've got 30 times 6. Whoa, that's a big number. Well, what is 3 times 6? If you're thinking 180, or if you're thinking 18, then just add that 0 in there. So it's 180. So I've got to go back over here, and I am going to add another column. I solved it, it's x. And what did x equal? Equals 180. How did I get that? Well, I multiplied by 6. And we can go up here and we can show our work. If we have 180 divided by 6, so if I have a calculator and I took 180, and I'm doing that right now, and if I was to divide it by 6, now if you can do this in your head, that's fine. Now if you think about it, we just did it over here off to the right. It's 30, and what's 30 plus 15? 45. 45 equals 45, so we know this is the correct answer. Again, as always, if you have questions, make sure you ask your teacher.